Hi, I'm Dana. I'm the owner of How Neat by Dana, a professional organizing company. And this is the first video that I'm doing for my blog. So I'm doing it on my phone. There's probably better software out there, but this is what I'm doing for now. So I wanted to record a quick video to show you guys this cool program that I'm using called Morpholio Board. That's with an M, Morpholio Board. It's $12 a year, so not too expensive. And I'm using it to kind of put a design plan together when I want to redo or redecorate a room to prevent me from impulse shopping. So I used to go into Home Goods and I'd see a piece of furniture and not really think about the dimensions, and I'd buy it, and then I get home and it's like, oh, that doesn't really look good. So this program's kind of helping me pull together different pieces of things from around the internet, kind of play with it a bit so I can make an overall decision about like what I want to do with the room. And then it gives me this nice shopping list that basically says, oh, here's where you can buy the things that you found. So it's a way just to kind of, it's another form of organizing to me and design. So I think it'd be helpful for all you designers out there or people that are interested in redecorating a room. So let me flip to that now. So here's the living room design that I did in Morpholio. This is like my parking lot of things I'm considering still, different sofas and coffee tables. So I like this because I can kind of bring in everything I'm thinking about and then kind of plug and play here. You know, if I wanted to swap this couch out for this one. So this is kind of my play area to be thinking about what I want to do in the space. Again, this video won't be like a full tutorial because I think Morpholio does a great job at explaining the program, but basically, like, to bring in items, you create a new board, and then to bring in items, you can either bring stuff in from your camera, and that's what I did here. I took a picture of my fireplace and brought it in because you could do some crazy like rendering stuff in other programs, but I think this is easier. It's like, well, this is already what it looks like, so I just brought it in. There it is. So now it really gives me a full sense of the space. And then you can also basically snip things from the web. So if I would click web, I already put this URL in before, but you could basically use this as like a Google search and find what you want. If I put in like brown leather ottoman, and then once I have the URL, the image I want, I click that button, if you saw that, to basically snip it. And I hit the OK, and it brings it in. And then some of these features down here, this is all part of the paid program, but if I want to remove the white space, I just hit that plus button and it takes out the white space, and then I could shrink it, rotate it if I want. The other thing I really like about this program is then everything that I brought in translates to this list. If I click it, then this is everything I have on my board, and it says like what it is and the URL, and I could export this to Excel if I want to then like take it to a store. I think I mentioned earlier, I actually put this on my phone and kind of double list it, but this is nice because sometimes I might have clipped something and then I don't remember where I clipped it from. So this is keeping track for me, like everything I've brought in, and then I could hide stuff too. Some stuff is just like my paint color. I just put that in because I wouldn't remember that I have a dark room now, but I'm not going to buy that, so I can hit this I button to hide like the non-purchasable items. So there you have it. So again, this is just helping you put together like the vision for your room, and really, especially in some of these higher ticket items, helping you pause and kind of think about what you want and playing around with things before impulse shopping. And this also helps me like kind of prioritize, what I want to buy when. Like some of this chair's pretty expensive, but I like it a lot. So, you know, maybe I'll wait on that, but then I can start picking up, you know, some other things now. Like we already have a couch, so maybe I'll start by getting some of these inexpensive coffee tables and like this fake plant. So I can, now that I know where my vision is and where I want to go, I can slowly start purchasing the things to redo the room. Okay, well, thanks for bearing with me on my first video, and I'm realizing I need like a holder for my phone. It was hard to look at the computer, hold my phone with one hand and drive with the other hand. So I need one of those like stands to put my phone in. So maybe for next time. But please reach out to me if you have any questions about Morpholio, just like design in general. It's a space I think is super, super fun. So I'm learning all about it too. Have a good one.